Hi, it's Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a book on tape to play for you. Today book is I Feel Different Ways, Different Days, Question and Answer About Feelings for 1988. So let's get started.
Can I be happy all of the time? When someone loves me, how come I feel fine? How can I help when a friend starts to cry? How can I find out? How can I know why? Ask a question, lots of questions. When you want to know, just ask a question. 'Cause hows and whats and wheres and whys all have an answer, and it's no surprise that when you ask a question, all kinds of questions, you're on the way. You're becoming so wise. Why is a dark room a scary place? When I am glad, does it show on my face? How come I feel proud when I finish the race? Why do I sometimes feel two different ways? Ask a question, lots of questions. When you want to know, just ask a question. 'Cause hows and whats and wheres and whys all have an answer, and it's no surprise that when you ask a question, all kinds of questions, you're on the way. You're becoming so wise.
I feel different ways, different days. Questions and answers about feelings. When you hear this tone, please turn the page.
What are feelings?
Feelings make you the special person you are. They make your life richer and more interesting. Feelings are what make you happy when a friend comes to play, sad when it's raining and you can't go outside, and proud when you tie your shoes all by yourself.
Do feelings show?
Feelings show in what you say and do. Hugging your family shows that you love them. Waving and shouting hello shows you are glad to see a friend.
Hello. Hi, Jane.
Some feelings show on your face. When you're happy, you smile. When you're sad, you may frown. If you're surprised, your eyebrows may raise and your eyes open wide.
Can I feel two ways at the same time?
Yes, it's even possible to feel happy and sad at the same time. Like when you are happy to be moving to a new house, but also sad to be leaving your friends. On the first day of school, you may be excited about going back to school and seeing your friends, and also scared about meeting a new teacher and being in a new grade. Can you think of times when you felt two ways at once?
Goodbye, we'll miss you.
Come back to visit soon.
Why do I feel happy?
Things that you like make you happy. Eating something yummy, receiving a present, playing with a friend, or visiting your grandparents are all things that might make you happy. Different things make different people happy. Can you think of some things that make you happy?
Wow, this is a great present. Why do I feel happy when I make someone else happy?
When you do something that makes someone else happy, you feel good about yourself. If it's someone you care about, it makes you happy when that person is happy.
Why can't I be happy all the time?
Nobody feels happy all the time because things often happen that you don't like. You probably don't feel happy when you are sick, or when a friend moves away, or when you can't have something you want. Happy and unhappy feelings are both parts of life.
I'm sorry you had to miss the school picnic, Tim.
You should be better by tomorrow.
Why do I feel sad?
You feel sad when something you don't like happens. You may feel sad when you're not allowed to do something you want to do, when your dog is sick, or when you lose a favorite toy.
Poor Spot. I hope you feel better soon. What can I do for someone who's sad?
Try to find out why the person is sad. Sometimes you can help best just by listening or being there and letting the person know you care.
Why do I feel awful when I do something wrong?
When you do something you know you shouldn't, like eat a cookie before dinner when your mother told you not to, you may feel guilty. Guilty feelings are like a warning signal. Because they make you feel bad, you are less likely to do the wrong thing again.
Uh-oh.
Remember, Amy, no cookies before dinner.
Why do I feel different ways, different days?
Feelings change, just like the weather. Many things combine to make you feel the way you do, from what happened yesterday to something someone said to you. Sometimes even the weather affects how you feel.
Does my body have anything to do with how I feel?
Yes, if you have a cold or a headache, you might feel tired or grumpy. If you had a good night's sleep, you'll probably feel wide awake and full of energy.
How can I change the way I feel?
Sometimes it's hard. Often, you can change the way you feel by thinking differently. You may feel sad when your parents go out and leave you with a babysitter. You'll probably feel better when you remember that this particular babysitter knows how to do magic tricks and tells great bedtime stories. Sometimes a change of activity can change the way you feel. When you act happy, you're more likely to feel happy.
Abracadabra, hocus pocus. 1, 2, 3. How does he do that? Sometimes I get so mad when I can't do something right. What's that feeling called?
It's called frustration. It's the feeling that comes when you just can't do something the way you want to. You try and try to put the last block on the top of your tower, but each time it collapses. Finally, you get mad at the blocks and yourself and give up.
I'll never be able to build this tower. What should I do when I feel like this?
Do something else for a while, or ask someone to help you. Don't take out your frustration on anything or anyone, including yourself.
Is it okay if I don't do things right the first time?
Perfectly okay. It's a rare, happy accident when someone does something right the first time. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. It takes a lot of practice. You try, and suddenly one day you can do it. What's important is to keep trying until you succeed.
Look, I'm riding by myself.
Yay!
Come on, Sarah, keep it up. How do I feel when I finish something that was hard to do?
You feel proud of yourself, which is a good, strong feeling. Your feeling of success will make it easier to succeed the next time, too. Your success helps build self-confidence.
What is self-confidence?
Self-confidence is the wonderful feeling of liking and believing in yourself, in spite of occasional setbacks or discouraging moments. Sometimes you lose your confidence. When that happens, think about all the things you do well and all the difficult things you've learned to do.
Why do I feel I sometimes can't wait another second for something?
You're feeling impatient. You just can't wait anymore. Sometimes a long wait can't be helped, and the best thing to do is to think about something else or do something else to make the time go by faster.
How much longer do we have to wait? When things don't turn out the way I want, I feel terrible. Why?
You're disappointed. It's a special kind of sadness you feel when something doesn't happen the way you expected. Maybe you wanted a bicycle for your birthday, but you got something else instead. Or maybe your parents promised to take you to a movie, but when you got there, it was sold out.
Oh, that's too bad. Andy will be so disappointed.
How do I get over feeling disappointed?
Talk about how you feel. Then make the best of it. If you can't go to the movie, maybe you and your parents could do something else together. You'll have a better day if you do something else that's fun, instead of sitting around feeling sad.
This is more fun than a movie.
Now, turn the tape over for side 2.
What is excitement?
It's that happy, eager feeling of looking forward to something that's about to happen. You can feel excited because something you like is going to happen, or because something new is going to happen, and you don't know what to expect.
Can excitement be scary sometimes?
Yes, like when you go on a very fast sled ride or hear a spooky ghost story. Being just a little scared is part of being excited.
Oh! Watch out! What should I do when I have scary feelings?
Talk to someone you trust about your feelings. You'll probably be surprised to know that everybody is afraid of something, like big dogs, little bugs, thunderstorms, loud noises, or standing on a stage in front of an audience. Never be ashamed of your feelings, even the ones you wish you didn't have.
It's all right, Teddy. I was afraid of thunder when I was your age, too.
Why do I get scared in the dark?
Because you can't see in the dark, you start imagining things that aren't there. A curtain fluttering at the window becomes a ghost floating in the air, and a creaky door becomes the step of a monster. Turn on the light and you'll see that everything is just the same as it was before you turned off the light.
How can I help someone who's afraid?
Comfort and try to reassure the person. The fear is very real, even if the monster in the closet isn't.
What's that? Why do I sometimes have scary dreams?
Sometimes you have a bad dream about something that really scares you, like witches or thunderstorms. Dreams can also show ordinary things in a mixed up, sometimes frightening way. One thing is sure, what happens in a dream isn't real. Turn on the light, call someone and talk about it, and you'll soon forget the dream.
Mom, it was a huge green monster. Sometimes I don't like to meet new people. Why do I feel like this?
You're feeling shy. Have you ever gone to a party at a strange house where you didn't know anyone? Maybe you felt uncertain and scared and didn't want to talk to anyone. Most people feel shy at one time or another. The trick in overcoming shyness is to go ahead, to speak up, or to try something new, in spite of your feelings.
Look at all those kids. I don't know anyone except Ellen. Well, here goes. Hi, I'm Cindy. How does it feel to be lonely?
You feel lonely when you want to be with someone, but no one's around. Your friend can't come over, your parents are busy, and even the dog doesn't want to play.
How do you stop feeling lonely?
Find someone else to be with. Or do something by yourself that you enjoy, like reading a book or playing with your favorite toys.
Why do I feel better when I share my feelings?
It helps you to understand your own feelings, to share them with someone. It also gives you the chance to find out how the other person feels. Often you'll find the other person feels the same way. It's nice to know that you're not alone.
Dad, did you ever feel shy when you were little? How can I know for sure what someone else is feeling?
Listen to what they say, watch their faces and how they act, or best of all, ask them.
Why are you so sad today, John? Is it okay when I don't feel the same way everybody else does?
Yes, because everybody responds differently to different things.
Sometimes I feel left out. Why is that such an awful feeling?
Feeling left out is a combination of feeling lonely and unwanted. Perhaps your friends were invited to a party and you weren't. You feel lonely because you've been excluded. It's uncomfortable because everybody likes to be included, but nobody can be all the time.
What can I do when I feel left out?
Think about all the other friends you have. Invite someone else over to play and try not to let it bother you.
It's an invitation to a party on Saturday. I think I'll ask Sandy to go to the movies on Saturday. Why do I sometimes feel silly?
Feeling silly is a fun, light-hearted feeling that goes along with being in a good mood. Feeling silly and giggling go together.
Hey, look at me! Do feelings ever make things happen?
Sometimes, in a roundabout way, the way you feel can influence how you act. Loving feelings, for instance, lead to loving acts. Confident feelings generally lead to trying harder and accomplishing more.
I like it when we take walks together, Grandpa. Don't cry, Jamie. I'll help you. What is love?
Love is a strong, positive feeling. When you love someone, you want to be close to that person. You care about them, trust them, and want them to be happy.
How does love show?
In many wonderful ways like touching, hugging, giving presents, doing things for the other person, and in saying, I love you. What are a few of the special ways you show love?
Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. Can you love someone and be mad at them at the same time?
Yes, you love your mother, but when she won't let you spend the night at a friend's house, you can be very angry at her too. When you're angry, that's all you feel at the moment. But when the anger goes away, the love is still there.
It's not fair. Anne's mother said she could go. I still love you, Mom. What should I do if I'm mad at someone?
Don't keep your anger bottled up inside you. You need to talk to the person and tell them why you're angry. If you're too upset to talk calmly, wait a while until you've cooled off, then talk.
Paul, this is my favorite toy. I asked you not to play with it without asking me. Now it's broken. What should I do when I'm mad at myself?
Forgive yourself and try to do better next time.
How can I feel good about myself?
Think about all the people who love you and all the special things you know how to do. Learn to like and accept yourself. including your feelings.
Why is it important to like myself?
The way you feel about yourself influences the way others feel about you. If you treat yourself with affection and acceptance, most likely others will treat you the same way.
Hi, George. Hi, Sam. It's good to see you. All these different feelings are very confusing. Will I ever understand them?
Yes. As you grow up, you'll become more aware of your feelings and better able to control them. Remember, everyone shares the same kinds of feelings, so don't hide yours. It helps to talk about them.
I scored the only goal. You did?
That's great, Lisa.
Your feelings are an important part of what makes you a special person.
Can I be happy all of the time? When someone loves me, how come I feel fine? How can I help when a friend starts to cry? How can I find out? How can I know why?
Ask a question, lots of questions. When you want to know, just ask a question. 'Cause hows and whats and wheres and whys all have an answer, and it's no surprise that when you ask a question, all kinds of questions, you're on the way. You're becoming so wise.
Why is a dark room a scary place? When I am glad, does it show on my face? How come I feel proud when I finish the race? Why do I sometimes feel two different ways?
Ask a question, lots of questions. When you want to know, just ask a question. 'Cause hows and whats and wheres and whys all have an answer, and it's no surprise that when you ask a question, all kinds of questions, you're on the way. You're becoming so wise.
So that was I Feel Different Ways, Different Days, question and answer about feelings for 1988. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a great video with another video come out real soon.